welcome to week 28 of my Mallorca training vlog. So today is Wednesday and as many of you will know, on Tuesday evening I do a spinning session, and last night was an aerobic endurance class. So basically I had to maintain my heart rate at about 80% of my maximum for about 40 minutes. And I found this relatively easy, and today I thought I would go out and try and replicate that on the road, but instead of just doing a 40-45 minute effort as I did yesterday evening in the spinning class, I'm going to try and go out and do a 70 kilometer road ride, and now I probably won't be able to maintain 80% throughout that, but I certainly would like to keep my heart rate around 70 to 80% of my maximum for as long as I can, to build up a bit more of my endurance. Today's route won't be particularly hilly. I just want to go out and do the 70 kilometers as sort of best I can, and without too many spikes in my heart rate. And the best way I can think of doing that is not to have too many hills where my heart rate will shoot up to almost up to 95%. So I just keep it nice and easy, ride within myself, focus on my cadence, focus on my breathing, and just get the 70 kilometers done. 44 kilometres in, and I'm just through the village of Westbourne in West Sussex. The outward leg was a bit hilly, but once I hit the coast road I had a bit of a tailwind which made things very easy. Feeling fairly good at the moment, and my plan now is to cycle only another 6 kilometres or so further down this road, and then I'll turn back on myself and head for home. By the time I get back, that should be 70 kilometres. Right, so that's me home, 70.3 kilometres. Feeling fairly good still, but that's a little bit vague, isn't it? So I feel pretty good in my cardiovascular system. My breathing seems to be okay. My heart rate was getting up to about 87-90% on the last few climbs there, but the place I started to really feel it was in my legs. So on a rating scale of 1 to 10, it was probably about a 7 for painfulness, so it's not too bad. I'm certainly getting fitter, which isn't a bad thing at all. I have to admit that I really enjoyed that 70 kilometer ride. It did sound like a little bit of a challenge for me, just for a regular training ride, but no, I got back and I felt pretty okay after doing it, and I was quite surprised at the time as well. I think I did it in about 2 hours 40 minutes. Now I looked back at my records to the last season that I actually raced, so that was quite a while now, back in 2005, and I kept paper records. Now obviously that was before the days of Strava and even GPS cycling computers, and my regular training ride back in those days was 65 kilometres on virtually the same route, and it took me 2 hours and 45 minutes to ride it. And this 70 kilometre ride that I did now was about 5 or 6 kilometres longer, and I did it in roughly the same time, so I was really pleased with that. I was also very pleased with my recovery. The day after the ride my legs felt a little bit sore, but the day after that, no, they were perfectly fine. And I would have gone out for another ride, another 70 kilometre ride, but unfortunately I was busy, so I was going to leave it until the weekend. But then unfortunately for me, I've come down with a bout of food poisoning, so discretion being the better part of valour, I'm not doing any more rides this week. I think I'll leave it until next week. Now, it's never a good idea to ride when you are ill or injured, particularly if that illness is related to your lungs or to your breathing. The only thing that you can do is let yourself recover fully and then start riding once you're back to full health. Now, occasionally it can be beneficial to ride after an injury once again you've had suitable time to recover, as the exercise will bring increased blood flow to the area that's been damaged and hopefully speed up your recovery. So are you training for a particular cycling event? If you are, please tell me all about it in the comments below. If you found this film useful, please like and share. And if you'd like to get the most out of your cycling, please consider subscribing for my regular weekly uploads. Thanks for watching.